let's go. 1, 2, 3, ready. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Wanna need some help from you now. What is up? Welcome to the channel where I talk. You listen. I'm Rose Anonymous, and today we're going to be ranking all of the Scooby Doo different variations, all of the TV show variations to be specific. Okay, we're going to be ranking them from 1 to 12. That's 2, but add a 1 in front of it. And then boom, you got 3. Nope, that's 12. Gotcha. All right, let's take a look at the list here. Yeah, that's right. By the way, super hardcore fan of Scooby-Doo when I was a child. We used to watch Scooby-Doo all the time growing up. Every time I got home from school, I'd watch Scooby-Doo, put on the Scooby-Doo movies. My favorite Scooby-Doo movie is Zombieland. So if we ever do, or not Zombieland, I don't know what it's called exactly. Zombie Island, that's what it's called. Yeah, so if we ever do a Scooby-Doo movie ranking, that's probably going to be my number 1. But yeah, I love classic Scooby-Doo. Nowadays, I haven't watched Scooby-Doo in a long time, but it's still iconic. Once you see Scooby, you know it's Scooby. Shaggy, they get featured in a lot of different video games and stuff. It's crazy to see how long these characters have been around and how they still stick around. I believe at some point in time, I once heard someone say that they make a new Scooby-Doo movie every year. And that surprised me because I haven't seen Scooby-Doo in a long time, but maybe it's true. I don't know. If you know, let me know down in the comment section. All right, let's get into this list. So first on the list, we got the worst of all time, Scooby-Doo and Get a Clue. Worst character designs I've ever seen of Scooby and Shaggy in my life. Just bad all around. Next up, we have 3 of the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo shows. I'm gonna do them in order, I guess, but I'm gonna pretty much kind of place all of these at the same time, considering to me they all kind of mesh together into one series. I didn't even know that there were 3 variations of this series, and so yeah, what do you want? I'm gonna do the original one, which is this panel, this block here. I think was the original Scooby and Scrappy-Doo show. It's beyond me. Older than I am, I did watch Scooby and Scrappy-Doo shows growing up when the holidays would come around. The Halloween time or Christmas time, they put on Scooby and Scrappy. Yeah, and then I just do this one next, the new Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show, which is the 1983 version. I think this is the most this is the version that I know the most, probably. Then they have the Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo show. Yeah, so oh wait, I don't know if this is actually in order. I think this makes the most sense to me. Next to this, we got Be Cool Scooby-Doo. This one is hitting up there, I think. I'm going to put this at number 3 because still many more to go, but I do remember this being one of the best ones. This is one of the ones that I would watch when I came home from school at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever. Yeah, I'd watch that one. I think this is the first iteration of Scooby-Doo that really leaned heavily into like the backstory of the characters, really talked about Fred and Daphne's relationship, maybe a little bit of Shaggy and Velma's relationship. Yeah, rich parents and all that kind of stuff. Because I've always wondered how they were able to just go do mysteries instead of going to school or normal jobs or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, they're rich. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. Also, I think Be Cool Scooby-Doo was one of the iterations that kind of leaned into a more serious tone of Scooby-Doo, which I've always liked the more serious tone of Scooby-Doo, even in the live action movies. But that's beyond the point. Next on this, we got 13, Ghost of Scooby-Doo. Now, this one's iconic to me. I watch this every Halloween, I believe. We got like the Mummy Kid and the Skeleton, the Vampire, all those characters. I love this version of Scooby-Doo, but there are still better versions. And so for now, I'm gonna place it here and just see what else we're cooking with here. Next on the list, we got Scooby-Doo and Guess Who. Oh wait, no, we got Scooby-Doo new movies. Now this one is top notch in my opinion, and it may just be nostalgia facts because I remember this version of Scooby-Doo having guest stars like Batman and Robin would come, Don Knotts and the Three Stooges, all these different celebrities pretty much, and the the Harlem Globetrotters, and yeah, all these different people would come on the show with Scooby-Doo in there. I'm like, wow, this is awesome. And I remember they created a new version of this show with like stars from today's time, like LeBron James and I don't know, some rappers or something. A couple people in that show. I didn't really watch it though. Next on the list, we got the Scooby-Doo show. It's not the OG version, but I do think that I remember this one. I'm gonna put it here for now. Oh wait, no, this is the Scooby-Doo Guess Who. I don't really remember that show that well, but this one can go there. That's the Scooby-Doo show, which I think was like 3 different versions of Scooby-Doo put into one for some reason on CBS. I don't know. Now this next one, What's New Scooby-Doo, has my favorite theme song of all times in Scooby, and probably the best animated version of Scooby. This is tough because this is definitely up there in my top 3. So, and I think this is the best looking version of the Scooby-Doo gang, to be fair with you. It also leans into the more comic original aspects of Scooby-Doo, and then sometimes a little bit serious. But I think everyone, by the time this show came out, has their grounded roles. Everyone knows exactly what they're going to be doing. Like, you know, Shaggy's going to be scared. You know, Scooby's going to be scared. You know, Velma's going to come up with a plan, or Fred's going to come up with a plan. You know, Daphne's going to be the damsel in distress. We know how this goes. You know, they're going to split up. This is my prime time version of Scooby-Doo, the all-time. I might put this one at number 1, honestly, for now at least. Ooh, next on this we got Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. Ooh, this one is, I keep saying that some of these are the best, but this one I feel like is really the best. It's so good. I'm gonna put it underneath of that one because I think that the art design for What's New Scooby-Doo is better. But this one has super serious tones. It definitely explored heavily within Fred and Daphne's relationship, Velma and Shaggy's relationship, their home lives, all of that cool stuff. Magnificent version. It was just pure serious cinema for this one. I can't really say anything bad about that version. Ooh, Scooby-Dooby, 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 ooh, Scooby. Something wrong in Mystery Time. You can help but solve the crime with Scooby. A papa named Scooby, Scooby. A papa named Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Joe and Jackie and the crew, Daphne, Freddy, and Velma too, and Scooby, a papa named Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo. Anyway, I gotta move all of these down because I didn't have enough spaces. There are 13 on this list, and I had 12. But this is my second time filming this, so you know, I had to do this scaling a second time. Anyway, this is the last one. This is the show. This is the original to me, if it's not the original in general. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? definitely got to be number one. I mean, it's the most iconic version, in my opinion. But I'm gonna move it down because again, I still like this one, right? So I'm gonna do this Pup Named Scooby Doo and then Incorporated in there because Pup Named Scooby Doo was, I didn't really talk about it, but it was Daphne, Freddy, and Velma Chew and Scooby. Definitely my favorite Scooby Doo when it came out. I think all of these Scooby Doos were my favorite when they came out. They're just all so good and different in so many different ways. Pup Named Scooby Doo, silly, fun, love it. Just absolutely loved it. The red herring aspect, the silly cartoonery, all of the shenanigans. You know, they look like smaller children. They live at home. It's amazing. Yeah. And it has one of the best theme songs as well. So because of those two are up top, and then Mr. Incorporated right there. Yep. This is my list. Checking it twice. Gonna find out if it's good or bad. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. If you agree with my list, let me know down in the comments section. Be nice to each other out there, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy you boys some love. Peace.